On the surface, stopping vehicles for minor, non-public safety reasons might seem harmless, but the data and the voices of our community tell a different story. These stops do not make us safer. Instead, they disproportionately target Black and Native residents, eroding trust, inflicting trauma, and sometimes escalating to tragic, life-ending uses of force, as we saw in the losses of Daunte Wright and Philando Castile.
I am Philando Castile's mother, and I don't think that his life should have been lost by this. A 89-cent bug.
Non-public safety stops place both our community and our officers at unnecessary risk without delivering measurable public safety benefits. Research from Ramsey County and other jurisdictions shows that ending these stops does not reduce law enforcement's ability to address real dangers on our roads, nor does it lead to increased crime. What it does is allow us to focus on what truly saves lives, deterring dangerous driving like reckless driving, excessive speeding, and impaired driving. The actions that cause devastating crashes and claim lives across our county every year.
A Minneapolis woman killed and 10 others were hurt in a crash that was caused by a suspected drunk driver.
Well, a two-car crash that ended with a collision into a bus shelter in Minneapolis this morning left 2 people dead and sent 3 others to the hospital. MPD is investigating, but say it's likely speed played a role in that crash.
The disparities documented in the Minnesota Department of Human Rights investigation and the U.S. Department of Justice's finding against the Minneapolis Police Department laid bare a harmful truth. For too long, our traffic enforcement has operated on harmful stereotypes, not a focus on deterring dangerous driving.
The data is so clear. And so we embarked on that change back in September of 2021. Public safety was not negatively impacted at all. In fact, the trust that's been built between the participating police agencies and my office with the public is only enhanced.
This is why the Hennepin County Attorney's Office has implemented a policy focusing on deterring dangerous driving strategy.
We need police. We all know that and we understand that, but we don't need the type of policing that causes harm to our communities.
Ramsey County led the way in 2021, proving this approach works. And we are now following their lead, seeking to reduce disparities, strengthening community trust, and keeping people safer.
And we've got to solve more murders in this town. We've got to solve more non-fatal shootings in this town. And that's where the resources need to be going to. And if we're talking about like driving, the type of driving that really matters to the public, it's like speeding, that kills people. Drunk driving kills people. When you're driving carelessly, you're on the phone, texting, that's what kills people. We should be focused on that type of traffic enforcement and not this type.
We know dangerous driving is on the rise. We've lost too many children, family members, and neighbors to preventable crashes.
Our top story tonight, new details in the crash that killed an 11-year-old girl in Independence back in February.
But they don't show the SUV ever braking before setting off a series of collisions. By the time the dust settled, 1 person was dead, and paramedics had to take 9 people to HCMC, including 2 children and the driver of the Avalanche.
The data is clear. When we direct our resources toward real safety risks, not broken taillights or expired tabs, we save lives and make our communities healthier and stronger.